Hello there everyone, Dee here from DD Creative. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm just going to talk a little bit about some new features that have been rolled out in group boards on Pinterest. Now, I don't know if you've got it just yet, but some of these features are being rolled out gradually to some users and everyone will have them at some point. But if you go into any of your group boards and you have a look at your pins, you will see now that once you hover over them, you can see a heart on the left-hand top. Now, your choices here are, if you find a pin that meets your expectations and you love it or hate it, you now have the option to drop one of these icons onto the pin. Okay, so your choices are, you have a heart, hands clapping, a light bulb, a question mark, and a thumbs down. A heart means you love the pin or the content it links to, and hands clapping also the same. You love the pin, you love the content it links to. A light bulb, oh, here we go. Light bulb shows that you're inspired by this pin. A question mark, if you feel like you'd like to learn more about the pin or ask questions about the pin. And then of course, thumbs down, I'm guessing if you don't like the pin or don't like the content. I'm going to give you an example of how you can click on one of these icons on one of these pins. But first of all, number one, always click through to see if that the pin goes to where it's supposed to go. So we're looking at this one, how to become a high-paying ghostwriter as a beginner. So I'm going to click on the link at the bottom, just to make sure that that pin actually goes to where it's supposed to go. Okay, so it does look like it goes where it's meant to, and basically I would read through this post, and if I felt that this post is a great example of how to become a ghostwriter, which is basically what the pin is telling me, then by all means I would be happy to give that pin a rating as such. So I'm going to click on the heart icon, and now that person is going to be alerted that somebody loves their pin. So make the most of this. I think it's a great idea, and as I said, it will be rolled out to other users in coming weeks. There are a couple of new features coming up as well. One is a sorting feature. Gives you the option to prioritize pins by reactions, comments, most popular, and by pinners who added the idea. So basically you can do that within your group boards. At this stage I don't believe I have that feature, but I'll be keeping an eye out for it. Secondly is a communications feature, where it means that you'll be able to communicate to members of your group board right inside the board, instead of using the comments at the top right. So I will be looking out for those features in coming weeks, and when they come up I will do a tutorial on them as well. Thanks for joining me.